This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
Yeah, so no surprise here. Apparently Sonic Forces and Sonic Generations, both their teams or remnants of those teams, or you could call the fucking leftovers of this team, whatever the hell you want to call it, are responsible for basically Sonic Rangers. Because let's be fucking honest, you know, Sega really didn't keep that a secret much, did they? Going with Sonic 2022. Speaking of Sega, like Sega, if the game really is called Sonic Rangers, which it most likely is, why didn't you reveal it at the end of the trailer? You know, just a thought, you know, because the game is coming out, you know, really soon. If this was like a big project that's been under the wraps for so many years, you'd think you'd at least give everybody a fucking title at least. But whatever, that's besides the point. Yeah, so right now we're just discussing, okay, so you're saying it's the same crap we got from Forces, from the creators of Colors and Generations. Now it's the creators from Generations and Forces, because Colors has its own thing, which I'll talk in another article. So we're discussing, is this really a big issue? Well, yes and no. Remember, like the original, first of all, the reason why I call them the remains of the dev teams behind Sonic Generations and Forces, because a lot of the great, you know, creators from the Sonic Generations team, they left Sega a long time ago. Like seriously, we're just getting maybe, you know, we might be getting the bad factors of the game. We don't know. Like what possible good qualities does Sonic Forces have to offer in Rangers? I mean, other than the graphics and maybe the soundtrack, that's all I could see. I'm hoping to God we don't get, you know, the level design aesthetics from Sonic Forces. Oh yeah, have every level beaten in 2 minutes or less, similar to Colors. But at least Colors could kind of get away with it because the gameplay at least made up for it. The story is cringe here and there, but at the end of the day, you know, Colors, you know, with the Ultimate Edition, there's a way they could expand gameplay and add new elements. What I'm talking about is, look, you know, if this game, you know, is beaten in less than 3 hours, I'm gonna deem it a failure, and here's why. Because at the end of the day, look, we've all been waiting so long for this, and if Sega doesn't even show any sign of creativity whatsoever, I'm gonna deem it a failure. You may think that's a little bit harsh of me. A lot of people are already deeming this game a failure already by tying Sonic Forces' name. Like, come on, man, enough of Forces already. Just stop fucking shoving that fucking name into people's fucking minds. Like, enough already. Even their shitty mobile game is called Forces. Well, it's Forces Speed Battle, but you get the point. Let the Forces name die and move on. It's a new era. And Sonic Rangers, no surprise. So Sonic Rangers basically is implying that more than one playable character is going to be playable. So it's safe to say that it's not going to be Sonic alone. We just don't know who the other playable characters are. Is it going to be, you know, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and other characters? Is it similar to Sonic Heroes? You know, because any game that's basically Heroes, Rangers, or Forces, it's implying that more than one character's playable. You know, and I can already see Sega already preparing their next game. Let's just call it Sonic Champions. You know, because why not? Every game that ends with an S is basically implying it's more than one playable character. As it should be, let's be honest. You know, we're sick and tired of using Sonic. You know, this, you know, for all I, you know, and make Shadow playable too. None of this bullshit episode Shadow crap that did nothing for anybody. Just a waste of everybody's time. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm gonna give Sega a chance, you know, because, you know, Iizuka does have control over this, thankfully, because Forces, he had nothing to do with that. It was Nakamura. So now, you know, Iizuka, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong why you deserve to be the head of Sega, because if you're wrong, because you fucked this up, I'm gonna have a great day. You know why? Because at the end of the day, this just proves that you're lazy and you don't have what it takes, you know, to do this job anymore. I could do your job better, and I could even do it for free. That's besides the point. I'm actually looking forward to this game, whether it's good or bad. At the end of the day, I'm having my day. If Sega proves me wrong, I'll apologize and I'll eat my words. But if they fuck up, I'm happy either way, because because I'm not letting this one slide at all. So that's all I gotta say right now. Let me know what y'all think about the game. You know,